Todd, after going against the triple option for 2 weeks, it seems your defense is more geared to kind of go after what you'll face in the Pac-12. Just how nice is it to kind of get back to some sense of normalcy?
It's really gratifying. I didn't enjoy those 2 weeks. I'll be honest with you. It's very difficult to defend that, but no, I think our guys did well. I'm really pleased with where we're at with our guys, and key for us is get everybody healthy. I think we'll have a few more people healthy this week, and man, this is those kind of games that you love this week. So I feel good about where we are defensively. I think that's been difficult, obviously playing against that style, and so ready to get back to. But Pac-12's not no. It's pretty challenging. So it's just different. It's a completely different brand. So we got to really do a good job in our practice preparation, kind of getting out of that mode and back into our regular mode. I don't like doing that for 2 weeks because I think I'd rather be doing what we do.
Todd, you saw some positives on Saturday. How are you feeling about the state of your offense heading into Pac-12 play?
I feel good about our football team. These guys, I think our guys, the game of football is all about matchups and how you match up and all that. It's proven every weekend. You'll see teams that didn't start well, and then they come up and they, Stanford, for example, they get beat by Northwestern on the road, and then they come back and do what they did, and that's what great teams do with great character and discipline, so I like our football team. I'm excited and have a tremendous belief in them. And this is what we work for all year long, is for obviously Pac-12 play. And it doesn't get any bigger than this game. And obviously our guys know the implications of this game. And it's not hard to get motivated. So I believe in our guys, and we're excited about the opportunity. And this is the first conference game, so the key is to be 1-0. Yeah, I feel like we got better. Again, I don't react like everybody else does. The key is winning and getting better and being prepared and playing. We've had an unusual matchup here in these first few weeks because obviously starting off with the game that we started off with, and I thought our guys showed some tremendous, character and promise in that game. And really, it was our eras that really, put us behind the deal in that game. So then we've had two really unique matchups as far as about as different as you can get. And so I feel good about our team. I feel just as good about our team as I did day one before we kicked it off. So I got a lot of confidence and belief in them.
Coach, USC's offensive line is pretty good. Your thoughts about your defensive front and their offensive line and how that matchup is?
Again, I've got tremendous belief in our guys. This is the best group we've ever had. Very well coached by Coach Ship, and they do a great job. Very physical, very fast. The key for us, I think, is offensively is our tempo on offense, and then on defense, it's the same thing. He's getting after it, reestablishing the line of scrimmage. I've got a lot of confidence in our guys, and obviously we're playing. This is as good a football team as you're going to play, from a talent standpoint.
Todd, kind of over here, assess how Berkovici has played so far and why the offense has struggled at times to try to get in sync.
I think Mike's played very well. He's done a great job leading. Obviously. There's our goal always is to get better every day in what we're doing. But I think Mike's done a great job. I think he's done a good job of managing the game. And the biggest thing for us is taking care of the football. 100% ball security, no negatives, and we'll again we just got to get that. Where a lot of it's been, I hate even commenting on it because it's just a bunch of excuses. You got to have some rhythm with the people that are in there consistently. And we've had some not so good fortune when it comes to having guys out that are key for us. And so, we just need our deal is just finding our rhythm. I have unbelievable belief in Mike Berkovici, and I think he'll prove that as we get moving into Pac-12.
Is there a chance Kalen Ballage might be available on Saturday?
Well, we're sure hoping so. I don't know that for sure, but that's what we think.
What do you think he'll do at practice this week, or just
Practice. So he's got it. We'll know more about that today, but I fully expect him to play.
Coach, with Mike Bercovici being more adept in that read option, do you think there's a possibility that you could see more design kind of plays for him to take advantage of his legs and his speed?
Who are you talking about?
Mike Bercovici.
Yeah, we're going to run our offense. We're a run, play, action, pass team, and obviously he did a good job last week of utilizing, the read zone, and that'll continue to be what we do in our package, just like it always has been. So, the key for us is just take what they give us and obviously be able to execute what we're doing. And the biggest thing is just getting the tempo and the rhythm about what you're doing and getting the, breaking out and hitting on all cylinders is kind of the deal. But I really don't, each year, different things happen differently. Just like last year. I mean, last year was like, oh gosh, you got 9 guys graduating, you're going to be so terrible in defense, and what are you going to do? And then we wasted all the time talking about that, and we were probably the best we've been. So, man, it's just getting started, and we're starting off with conference play and ready to get rolling, and doesn't get any bigger than this game. And I love our team. I love our players, and our guys are going to step up and play great. I've got all the confidence in the world in them, and it's going to be a packed house, and we've got a great and this. We're pretty good out here. We've had a pretty good record here. So, Mike, as far as Mike being I don't think Mike is an option style quarterback. He's a run, play, action, pass guy that can utilize his legs with a read zone. The big thing is just taking what they give you. If they cover everybody and you can run with the ball. I mean, just take whatever they give you. And I think, that's the biggest thing that we emphasize with Mike. But, again, I'm ready to tee this thing off and get rolling.
Todd, what jumps out at you when you see Cody Kessler, and are you seeing anything different this season than in past?
He's really good. I mean, he's a really good thrower. He can make all the throws. They got, this is a very, very explosive running backs, probably the best, no doubt the best running backs that we'll play, I think, all year long. Collectively, when you take the group of, 4 and 5 guys that they rotate in there, pretty explosive. The receiving core is the same way. So he does a great job of managing the offense and just distributing the ball, and he can make all the throws. So he's a very good quarterback.
Todd, it appears you guys are still kind of feeling the situation out at tackle between Billy and Sam and Evan. Is moving?
Not really. I mean, I think that we have a good idea what that is just getting everybody healthy. So those are our 3 tackles that are going to play. I think getting them healthy where they can play each week. Sam was hurt in camp. That slowed his process. And then Evan got hurt. Now Billy got hurt. So it's trying to get a rhythm there. But you want to have 5 guys that are playing all the time, and so as long as you're rotating them, that hasn't established yet. So that's been slower than we thought it would be. But I think it has a lot to do with the injury things, and then just getting those guys experience. But I think Coach Thompson's got a pretty good idea of what we would like it to be, who we think that it should be, but it all has to do with reps and getting guys experience doing it. So and really adapting to that. But that's been a really tough because you're in a game and you're going from left tackle to right tackle, and I mean it's very hard because injuries kind of put us in that position. Those guys are all, I think, healthy and should all practice tomorrow. So. We'll see how that goes. But I think it'll if we can keep those guys healthy, I think that'll settle down and get a lot more consistent.
Has moving Christian out there ever been a consideration?
Yeah, we've talked about it, but no. I mean, we've got too much, really invested there. We could do that. I don't know how. I don't know if that's right now. I don't think that's the best for our team, and probably definitely not what's best for Christian.
Mike's played against USC before, one of the few Pac-12 teams he's played. How big is that you got a chance to play against them last year going into this year? Yeah,
Mike's the experience he got last year playing UCLA, USC, and Stanford, I think really helped him. Obviously, he's not again. He's a guy that he has those 3 starts. And I think that those are valuable, very, very valuable, because those are some huge games in the Pac-12. So I think that gives him great, experience and comfort going into a game to know that you've been in that position before, and he knows exactly what to expect.
Todd, with Balaj coming back and having missed these
Well,
games,
now, I don't know that 100%, but I'm expecting.
if he's able to come back,
yeah.
would you limit him to just playing on offense, coming back just because of what he's gone through? Would it sort of take away your plan to use him on defense too?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't have any plans to use him on defense. That mostly because of, conditioning and stuff like that. It's pretty hard to do that. It'll take him a little bit to get where he can be back to where he needs to be there.
Todd, can you reflect back on last year's USC game and where that ranks in your memory bank of great games, great finishes, moments in your career?
That's pretty good. I mean, I don't think it gets any better than that. That's what I'd tell you. I just think just the resolve, it showed a lot about the character of our guys, and collectively, it wasn't just one play. It was guys that, played 104 snaps on defense. And, when we had to stop them, we stopped them. I think we gave up a punt return for a touchdown. And you look at 104 plays, and I don't know, it was like 28 points or whatever it was. That's pretty phenomenal. And the effort that we gave, and just really, that's one of the most special games and teams that I'll always be, up there at the top for me.
Todd, I'm guessing evaluation of your receivers has been difficult when you've got a couple guys dinged up. Devin's hurt, DJ's been dinged up. But do you sense somebody, maybe taking that role of big play receiver, maybe Tim, or are you seeing guys emerge?
I think we know exactly who our receivers are. I think Tim White is a big play guy for us. DJ's a big play guy for us. I think that those guys have really, our guys that's who our guys got to be playmakers wise. Gump is a guy that can be a playmaker for us at the slot receiver as well. Gary has been very steady and been very consistent. EJ is a guy that's just got to continue to get better, and he's done some nice things. But really, I think it's when you look at at wide receiver guys that we're trying to. I thought Devin did a nice job last week. So, and obviously every time, different week it's a different person, So, but I think, when it comes to DJ Foster's obviously a playmaker. Tim White is every week getting better and better and better and better. And he was slowed by an injury. And then obviously Devin's been solid. I think Gump hasn't got a chance really to do a whole lot. He played in the first game and then had the issue, the injury where he couldn't play last week. So I think we got plenty of playmaker guys. Just consistency and practicing and getting the rhythm and all that stuff. Because I know how good they are because we played really good in camp. I defended them every day, so I know the potential that we have there. And again, the whole deal, I really don't care if it's, 7-3 or 60-59, doesn't matter to me. I just want to win, and I think our guys understand that, and I think we got a team that's going to play well. All right, Mike's up next. All right.